welcome back to my channel. Today's tutorial we are going to, or I will show you how to make this Bunny Lovey, and this project is, I separated it into 3 parts. So the first part is the base of the head. The second part is the blanket and the border. The third part is attaching the ears and finishing off the embellishment or little details you want to add on the face. And for this project you will need, so for the head and the border and the outside of the ear, I used a yarn bee, a baby pastel, and if I could find it, there we go, a lightweight size yarn, and 60% acrylic and 40% polyamide. And that is what I used for the head piece, the outer ear, and also my border. And for the main part of the blanket, I used this yarn from Yarn Bee, soft and silk low peel fiber, and it's in soft pink color, and it's in a medium size 4. And for the inside of the ear, I didn't want the ear to be too bulky, so I've used a light size number 3 yarn, and this is from Lion brand, coboo, I don't know how to pronounce that. and for the hooks, I used a 4.0 millimeter hook for the head because I didn't want holes while I was making the head, and I also used the 4.0 millimeter crochet hook for the ear. Now for the blankets, I used a 4.25 millimeter crochet hook. 2 safety eyes, stuffing for the head, or your collection of yarn tails from other project if you want to mix both the stuffing and the yarn tails. I did so in this video. And you will also need a darning needle to weave in your ends and a stitch marker. The head is worked in continuous rounds, so I use a stitch marker to keep count of my round count and stitch count. You also need a pair of scissors to cut your yarn. Alright, so the first part of this project is the head. So we will only need the pastel, baby pastel from Yarn Bee, and 4.0 millimeter crochet hook, a darning needle to weave in the ends, and you will also need a pair of scissors. And you will also need the safety eyes if you want to use safety eyes for this project. So you'll need 2 of those, and a stitch marker to keep count of your round and of your stitches. Alright, to begin we need to make a magic ring. And go ahead and adjust your ring and the loop, and we will make 6 single crochets into the ring. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 down here. So I'm going to go ahead and close that a bit there. And the head piece is working continuous round, so we're going to go straight to the very first stitch. Oops, if I could get my hook in there. Okay, and work single crochet into that stitch and go back to that same stitch and do another single crochet. So you've worked 2 single crochets into that very first stitch. So I'm going to go ahead and completely close that circle by pulling that tail end there. And since this is working continuous round, I'm going to go ahead and grab a stitch marker and place it to the very first stitch that I made for round 2. So we're going to count 1 and 2 and place that there. And just work 2 single crochet in each stitch all the way around. So 1, 2, and next stitch we'll put 2 single crochets. 2, and into the next stitch. And the next stitch. And into the next stitch. Whoops. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and reclose that center hole. It keeps opening up on me. So now we have a total of 12 stitches going all the way around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this stitch marker. Okay, for round 3, we are going to put 1 single crochet, the next stitch, okay, and place that stitch marker back to the very first stitch, and 2 single crochet the next stitch. 1 and 2. So 1 single crochet the next stitch and 2 in the next. So that is the repeat for round 3. Okay, 1 single crochet in the next stitch and 2 in the next. 1 single crochet and 2 in the next. One single crochet and 2, 1 single crochet, and in that very last stitch we need to put 2 single crochets. All right. Now we should have a total of 18 stitches going all the way around. So if we count our stitches here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18 where this stitch marker is at. To begin round 4, go ahead and remove that stitch marker, and we will single crochet the very first stitch and place that stitch marker back. So for round 4, we're just going to repeat what we did for round 3. So we already have a single crochet here. So in the next stitch, we are going to put 2 single crochets. So that's one, and go back in that same stitch and make the second one. Okay, 1 single crochet into the next, and 2 single crochet in the next stitch, and you just repeat that all the way around. So and should have ended up putting 2 double crochet in that very last stitch. Okay, and at the end of round 4, we should have a total of 27 stitches going all the way around. So I'm going to go ahead and double check if I have 27 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and 27 where that stitch marker is at. Now I'm ready to begin round 5. So for round 5, go ahead and remove the stitch marker and single crochet the first stitch and place that stitch marker back, and we just single crochet the next stitch as well. And 2 single crochet into the next. That is the repeat for round 5. So it's single crochet the next 2 stitches and 2 single crochet into the next. You just repeat that all the way around. that very last stitch, we are going to put 2 single crochets. Okay, and at the end of round 5, we should have a total of 36 stitches going all the way around. I'm going to go ahead and double check if I have 36 stitches here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 1, 32, 33, 34, 35, and 36 where that stitch marker is at. And now I'm ready to begin round 6. Okay, go ahead and remove that stitch marker. In that very first stitch, we're going to put 1 single crochet and place that stitch marker back. And we're just going to put 1 single crochet in each of the stitches. Oops. Oops. Okay. All right. So at the end of round 6, we should still have 36 stitches going all the way around since we didn't decrease or increase. So I'm going to go ahead and double check if I have 36 stitches here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 32, 33, 34, 35, and 36. Now for round 7 through 13, we're just going to repeat what we did for round 6, which is single crochet in each stitch around. So that's a total of 7 rounds of 1 single crochet in each of the stitches. And remember, at the end of each round, we should still have 36. So at the end of round 13, we should still have a total of 36 stitches all the way around. So I'm going to meet you back once I've completed my round 13. Alright, I have just completed my 10 rounds. So to count the round, you go towards the back on this side and you go all the way to the bottom. And that's this round 1 down here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Now we're ready to begin round 14. For round 14, we single crochet the first stitch and grab that stitch marker, place it to that very first stitch we just made, and I'm going to go ahead and put that tail inside of my work, and we are going to single crochet the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and single crochet decrease, which means we are going to single crochet 2 together. So go into that next stitch, pull up a loop, and into the next stitch and pull up a loop, and yarn over, pull through all 3 of those loops, and that is a single crochet 2 together, or single crochet decrease. So the repeat for round 14 is single crochet the next 4 stitches, and single crochet 2 together, and we'll just repeat that all the way around. Okay, and 2 together. So, and 2 together, 1, 3, and 4, and we'll just single crochet 2 together the last 2 stitches here. Alright, and at the end of round 14 we should have a total of 30 stitches going all the way around. So I'm going to go ahead and count my stitches here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Okay, we are right on track. So to begin round 15, we're going to single crochet the next stitch and we place that stitch marker back. And single crochet the next 2. And single crochet 2 together. Okay, that is the repeat for round 15. So single crochet the next 3 stitches and single crochet 2 together. You repeat that all the way around. So single crochet the next 3 and 2 together. Okay. Single crochet 2 together and single crochet the next 3 and single crochet 2 together the last 2 stitches here. Okay, and at the end of round 15 we should have a total of 24 stitches going all the way around. So I'm going to go ahead and check my stitch count here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. So still on track here. At the end of round 15 we can go ahead and start stuffing the head. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my stuffing. Alright, now before we stuff the head, we can go ahead and place our safety eyes here. Find your front and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Place the eye between 10 and 11 round. And I think I have it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 stitches apart. So it's gonna look like so. And now I can go ahead and pop this in. Okay. And also the other side. Alright. That looks like that. Yes, I am happy with that. And I'm going to go ahead and stuff the head. Now you have 2 options here. You can fill it all with normal stuffing, or you can mix it with tail ends. I have a collection here of tail ends from other projects. I'm going to go ahead and mix it up with the normal stuffing. And first I want to put the normal stuffing in. Okay. And then I want to fill the center with the tail ends. Okay, and fill it some more with the normal stuffing. And we are just going to stuff the head as we go. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my hook back and place it onto that big loop that I made. Remove the stitch marker, and we are ready to begin round 16. Now for round 16, we're going to single crochet the next stitch. So go into the next stitch and single crochet, and whoops, place that stitch marker back and into the next stitch, and do a single crochet as well. Okay, and single crochet 2 together. So that is the repeat for round 16. So we're going to single crochet the next 2 stitches and single crochet 2 together. We'll just repeat that all the way around for round 16. And we're just gonna single crochet 2 together the last 2 stitches here. Okay, and that is the end of round 16, and we should have total of 18 stitches going around. So I'm gonna go ahead and double check here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. All right. Go ahead and remove that stitch marker. And for round 17, we are going to single crochet the next stitch. So go in there and single crochet and place that stitch marker back and single crochet 2 together. And single crochet the next stitch and single crochet 2 together. We'll just repeat that all the way around. So single crochet the next stitch and single crochet 2 together. That is the repeat for round 17. Single crochet and 2 together, single crochet and 2 together, and single crochet, oops, and 2 together here. Okay, and that is the end at round 17. So we can go ahead and stuff our head some more here. I'll go ahead and pull that loop up so I won't lose my progress. I'm gonna grab some of the stuffing here and shape my head here a bit. Okay, and that center I want to have some of this yarn here. Okay, mix that in a bit with normal stuffing here. Okay, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave it like that for right now. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my hook back into that loop, and for round 18 we are going to work to the back loops only. So what that means is we are going to let's see here if I have a, here we go. So into the next, so we have the front loop here and the back loop here. So this is where we're going to insert our hook for round 18. So we're going to go to the back loops only for round 18. So to begin round 18, we are going to single crochet the next stitch. So not this one, but this one right here, and we're gonna go back to the back loops only, and we single crochet, and we're leaving the front loop unworked. So single crochet 2 together, back loops only, so to the back loops, oops, single crochet 2 together. Okay, and we'll just repeat that all the way around of 1 single crochet the next stitch, and single crochet 2 together, and now we're working back loops only for round 18. So do that all the way around. So single crochet, oops, to the back loops only, and whoa, where is my, stitch marker here. Okay, now it's easy to tell. So if you're, I forgot to place my stitch marker there. So if we go back here, here is our 2 together, and here is the single crochet. So we're gonna place it there. Alright, and we can go ahead and so where did I left off at? Single crochet 2 together, single crochet, so I need to put single crochet 2 together, crochet 2 together, so I need one more here. Oops. Alright, and 2 together, single crochet, back loops only, and our remaining 2 here, we are going to single crochet 2 together. This one, alright, and 2 together, and remove that stitch marker. And at the end of round 18 we should have 8 stitches, and we are going to slip stitch to the next stitch. Okay, and we chain 1, and we are going to leave about a small tail here. Let's say about 10 inches of tail, so we could actually close that hole. Okay, and we pull that all the way through, so that chain 1 there, we are going to make a knot. And we need our darting needle here, and put that in there. Now before we completely close this hole, I want to go ahead and restuff the head, so that way it's nice and firm. So for the last part, I'm just going to use the normal stuffing here. I am using my pinky to push the stuffing inside. Or I could go ahead and use my middle finger. Okay. Alright, and I think it is nice and firm. Add a little bit more here to the top. Okay, I think that will do there. So I'm gonna go ahead and start closing this hole. So I'm gonna go in and out the other. and we are going under both loops to close this hole. So under the both loops, through, and then under the both loops, and under both loops, and I want to overlap it, so I'm gonna go under this stitch as well, and then we could go ahead and close that. And now it's completely closed, and we can go ahead and pick a stitch here, and we are going to make a knot. Okay, I have knotted that there. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it through the head and out the other side. Okay, and go through the top. Oops. And back and down at the bottom. Okay. Now I can go ahead and cut this at the bottom here. Okay, and so far this is what the head looks like. And that is the end of part 1. Thanks for watching. I will see you back on part 2 to work on the blanket part of the lovey. So if you haven't subscribed, now is a good time to consider subscribing to my channel so you won't miss the part 2 of this Bunny Lovey security blanket for the baby.